He's thinking like a man. He's like, oh! Sweet chin music! Shawn with sweet chin music!
Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those notifications. And once you're done, leave a comment down below and I just might end up responding. Listen, if my man Big Money MVP can make his way back inside a WWE ring, then anyone is fair game these days. Especially considering that whole Saudi Arabia place, you know, where WWE's throwing all their blasts from the past out for entertainment of one Saudi prince. You really could see just about anyone back inside of that ring. I'm D. Wicker from Watch WWE, and here's 10 WWE wrestlers who just might return in 2020. Number 10, John Cena, the safest pick imaginable, as during the writing process of this video, WWE literally announced that John Cena would be returning soon, so I'm going to move him down to the number 10 spot. The February 28th edition of Friday Night SmackDown will feature the first appearance by Big Match Johnny Boy C-Nation since all the way back in last July when he showed up to rap battle against a couple Usos for the Raw reunion.
Y'all look just like your mugshots. How was it getting arrested?
And besides that, Cena's only other appearances in all of last year were in the lead up to WrestleMania. Looks like John's found the schedule. Hollywood it up from May to December and then get ready to rumble. We currently have no idea who Cena will be facing at WrestleMania, but surely this upcoming SmackDown will help us figure that out.
This right here is my home. Always has been, always will be.
Number 9, Sting. 2 words, my friends. Saudi Arabia. That special 10-year deal that WWE's got going on with Saudi really changes the dynamic of a list like this because, like I said, any wrestler could find themselves revitalized nowadays. The Undertaker, Goldberg, hell, Shawn goddamn Michaels came out of retirement for a match with that sweet Saudi coin, so why not Sting? Steve Borden is currently 60 years old and nearly died the last time he tried to wrestle a proper match, so, I'm not advocating it, not saying it's a good idea, I'm just saying it's not off the table.
Oh, Sting! It's Sting! Sting and Orton! Side by side! Unloading! Orton and Sting!
Number 8, AJ Lee. Listen, CM Punk might not actually be back and signed with WWE, but he has never had such a close working relationship with them. It's not sunshine and rainbows. Punk's made it more than clear that there's burned bridges that are going to take a lot of rebuilding to rebuild, but anything is possible with this company. So why wouldn't AJ Lee be able to make a return? While yeah, she has not outwardly expressed a desire to get back inside of the ring, you know what they say, a wrestler has never really done wrestling. It's not what they say. I can't think of the actual phrase, it's something like that. Put it in the comments if you know it, but you get the idea. With Punk back in semi-relations and of course her best friend Big E doing big things with the New Day, the door is definitely open if she'd like to take that step.
While you're here in my ring, why don't I do to you what I did to every single diva last night? Why don't I beat you?
Number 7, Kaitlyn. And why the hell not? Throw Celeste in there too. Better known around these parts as Kaitlyn, she quickly ascended to the top of a struggling women's division around 2013 to become the Divas champion, only to find her way out of the company, retired from wrestling for good the following year. She stated that she was retiring and going to focus instead on her marriage and clothing line, but since then, we've seen her pop up backstage at multiple shows, do a YouTube commentary video alongside Big E, and she even competed in the Mae Young Classic back in 2018, winning her first round match.
Nice snapmare by Kaitlyn.
When Kaitlyn first started,
Oh, the running clothesline. Great energy.
Let's call it a combo deal and bring these two mid-2010s division definers back into the fold.
Now look at AJ grabbing the leg of her ex-boyfriend.
Oh, there it is.
The patented spear. The patented spear.
Number 6, The Rock. Dwayne is an interesting name for a list like this because, as he's stated multiple times in the past, he's never really gone from WWE. He's always just a Vince phone call away, and if it were possible, I'm pretty sure he'd be showing up at pretty much every event the company puts on. While Rocky far outgrew the wrestling industry and was the literal highest paid actor of 2019, I think he could still be convinced into 1 or 2 more matches in the land of Saudi especially. I'm calling it right now, you guys. That Saudi prince is going to get an early 2010s kick, right? He's going to see the Rock versus Cena matches, and he's going to demand they finish that trilogy inside of one of his rings. Rock Cena 3, boys. Just you wait. Number 5, Ronda Rousey. This one is a little tricky because Ronda is technically still signed to WWE. We just haven't seen her do anything for nearly a full calendar year at this point. Rising up and having easily a top 10 all-time WWE rookie year, Ronda fell from grace in the main event of WrestleMania 35, dropping her Raw Women's Championship to the woman who still holds that title today, Becky Lynch. While WWE is clearly going in the route of Ronda's fellow horsewoman Shayna Baszler fighting Becky at this year's Mania, maybe Ronda comes into the picture too somehow. I got a funny feeling that before this year's WrestleMania hits, we're gonna know a little bit more about Miss Rousey's future.
Oh my God!
Number 4, Emma. Yes, Emma is signed with Impact Wrestling still, but she sort of seems like she's not doing a whole lot over there. And plus, while she was signed to Impact, Tenille Dashwood, the woman who plays Emma, actually made an appearance for AEW. So really, who knows what the hell's going on? Anything can happen, but what I do know is that WWE did this very talented girl very dirty. And I think they're soon going to realize they made a big mistake letting her go so easy. One half of the initial women's revolution, Emma was jobbed out, made to look stupid, made to look really, really annoying, and once spent, I think, upwards of 17 weeks teasing a new character called Emelina, only to walk out on stage, then turn her back to the fans, and then leave the ramp, and then leave the stage, and then never do anything again. Why were we here? I'm still predicting this will happen, but Jesus Christ, I think I just talked myself out of it.
Now you will see the makeover from Emelina to Emma.
Number 3, Wade Barrett. Another highly talented individual wasted by WWE's incompetence, Wade, unlike Emma, is not currently signed to a major wrestling promotion. He is doing some commentary work for a smaller indie, but has stated before that once he's ready to get back inside of that ring, he will. And I think jumping ship back to WWE, a changed man akin to Drew McIntyre, would be the perfect thing for a guy like Wade Barrett. The dude's got it all. The physique, the presence, the charisma, a sick finisher, and hell, the dude ran the Nexus a decade ago, and he had all of these things then. He could easily still be something great in this industry.
Oh man! For the JBL Not Cold Show! Oh, I've so missed Bad News Barrett!
Number 2, Paige. All I gotta say is that when the rumors of Edge's return very first started circulating around probably December, Paige tweeted at Edge with a joke about how they would both be returning for their respective Royal Rumbles. Clearly, she was trying to shoot down some rumors, and would you look at what happened, Edge just so happens to actually return. The man who for 9 years was told you will never wrestle again because of a neck injury is wrestling this year's WrestleMania. Wrestle. Doesn't even sound like a word anymore. Paige is easily the most unlikely person on this list, but never say never. People thought Edge would never be able to take a single move, let alone fight the Viper at Mania, so you really never do know.
If she gets it on, she's good.
Hey, look at this.
Paige! The cover!
And number 1, a Shawn Michaels. Even though HBK has expressed very clearly just how much he regrets coming out of retirement for the DX versus Brothers of Destruction match in Saudi Arabia a few years back, what's done is done. That's a choice, a decision. It's been made already, and so that legacy is already there. If you've already come out of retirement, why not give it one last truly final match that's actually worth remembering? Seth, AJ, Brian, Nakamura, Joe, Jesus Christ, there are literally dozens of potential dream matches on this overbloated WWE roster, and the company could build any of them up as a sort of retirement 2.0. Saudi gets one more Heartbreak Kid match, the fans get to somewhat clear up a tarnished legacy, and Shawn can hang his hat high knowing he finally left on a truly high note.
Look! He's thinking like a man! He's like, oh! Sweet chin music! Shawn with sweet chin music!
And those are 10 WWE wrestlers who probably aren't returning in 2020, now that I think about it. What are your thoughts? Let us know in the comments down below after liking the video, subscribe to the channel, and notifications and that. What's it called? Bell. It's a bell. This is my job.